Hi, Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more. Here we are at downtown LA at a secret location for the world premiere of Heroes. No one knows where we are. It's obviously sponsored by Sprint and MySpace. Very, very interesting. But the whole cast, the whole crew will be here, and we're in the beginning of the setup stages of that. So let's go take a look. If you've never been to the premiere, if you've never been on the red carpet for premiere, here we are. This is how it's done. So until our fans come up, they're going to be up there, waving their favorite characters on: Hayden Panettiere, Kristen Bell, Malcolm McDowell. And you'll get to see them here first, live. Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more. You're not getting sweaty. You're not getting sweaty at all. All right, you're the new girl in town here. Were you a Heroes fan at all?
I was a Heroes fan. I was a big fan of the show. It's a great show, and I've watched it for a while. But I definitely did some catch up when I was auditioning. So,
what was your audition like?
My audition was a nightmare and a dream at the same time. I mean, it was nerve-wracking, to go in and have to do all that. But it was great, and everybody was really nice. And they're all professionals. I got to audition with Mossy, which was just like a dream. So.
And what did you think of Mossy?
I like Mossy. He's a nice guy.
All right, you got to pull back because we got to see your dress.
Oh.
Who is this and what are you wearing?
It's a vintage dress. If I'm wearing it, it's probably old. So, like old meaning vintage, not like old.
So you know how to get the best bargains then, huh?
I wouldn't say it was a bargain, but it definitely is, yeah, it's used, but not a bargain. It's a nice dress, I guess.
What do you think of tonight? Tonight with all the fans and a hoopla like this, and the welcome back. In the old days, you would never have anything like this, would you?
It's an incredible thing. I mean, usually, for most premiere nights, you watch at home or with friends or with family, and you just hope and pray that the ratings are good the next day. But to have an event that celebrates the show and the phenomena of the show is just a dream come true.
How is this? Has anybody ever asked you what superhero you would be and why?
I actually have gotten that question, and my stock answer, because the life that I lead, where I have to be sort of in so many places at the same time, would be to have that ability to be able to be in multiple places all at once. Because as somebody who is running a show of this size and magnitude, I could use a few more of me.
Can you talk about the worldwide phenomenon of this? Because I'm sure when you came up with the idea of everything, that you would have never have known about that. All nationalities, it's people just around the world. This is great just like this.
No, you just cannot imagine it. It's a failure of your own imagination. You just cannot imagine anything that's this big. When you create a show, you just hope that people watch, and you hope you don't get canceled after a second episode. So to have a show that has really captured the imagination of people around the world is just, it's kind of beyond belief.
What's the wildest fan that's come up to you and say why they like you?
Well, it was kind of weird because when I was doing another show, this woman came up to me and said, hey, say something smart. And I was so like taken aback by the statement that I just went, like that. And that was a real smart moment for me.
So for those new people that don't know anything about Heroes, what would you say to get them to tune in and why?
I would say go out and buy the first and second seasons on DVD. And then tune in because you'll never know what's going to happen. And the third season, if I had to sum it up in one word, it's going to be POW. That's all I'm saying, POW.
So what do you learn about this phenomena and everything, the Heroes phenomena worldwide? How strange is that for you?
Well, first of all, I have to say that it's great to be in a show that is that successful. And the concept is great. We're dealing with the people that have special abilities and are trying to save the world. This is something that I would do if I really could, but that's a TV show, so let's not get it twisted. But no, I'm very pleased to be part of it.
And if you could, which superhero would you be and why?
For real, if I could, to be honest with you, I just got back from Haiti. I'm Haitian, and the situation down there is terrible. I probably would love to be that kind of superhero that can suck out all the water from the cities in Haiti right now, because we have hundreds of people dying and cities being completely destroyed, and Haiti needs help. They don't really get the right help that they need. And to really make you understand what's going on down there, it's pretty much the same situation as New Orleans, but not in one city, but in 3-4 cities at the same time. It's terrible.
That it would be like this. I didn't know what it was going to be. So we're doing a premiere party, and there's going to be people, and there's a red carpet, and I went, okay, but it's really nice to know they haven't forgotten us.
I know, absolutely.
So we've been off the air for 9 months, and it's pretty nice to have them come out in numbers like this and be this excited.
What did you discover about the audience worldwide when it comes to this?
Well, when we went to Germany and Paris and London, we were in Munich, Paris, and London. I was amazed and very, very pleased to see how big it was there. I mean, we were mobbed in London. There were 6,500 people turned up for this appearance, and there were police and barricades, and they were chanting, and it was pretty amazing.
We're going to join this countdown really, really quickly.
Okay.